I'm just staying in my lane, tinted windows at the light. Had so many different hustles, they should put me in the Guinness. And add this one to the list when I'm finished.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, itsKrucial.
And your boy, Jbanks.
You know what I'm saying? We're back again, another episode of We Make Music Podcast.
Yes,
What's
sir.
What's up, Jay? You good?
Oh, yeah. I'm straight, cooling, working, making the beats.
So
as usual.
Yeah. Like I tell people, the beats are always coming. I got several songs already. You know
rolling,
what I'm saying? On
like
deck.
a money machine.
So we already working into the new album.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully we can get something done before the end of the year. Or at least the top of the year. So we'll see. But definitely a new project coming.
Oh, yeah.
So we were talking about our city, talking about Houston. And I asked Jay, I was like, who was the last artist you know that like blew up in Houston? Like male artist. The last time we talked about it, he was like, Paul Wall. I'm like, Paul blew up years ago.
Like before I was born. I was going to say, most artists now is like out of the city, I would say.
Out of the city. It seemed like it. And I mean, like, Houston is a big city. So I always wonder, like, why don't we have, like, I grew up listening to Slim Thug, Zero.
I mean, you have people in Houston rapping.
Yeah.
But you don't hear about, like, blowing up.
Yeah, like I'm talking about, like, on radio, like,
on radio,
playing. We haven't had that time since, like, the Mike Jones era, Still Tipping era. That was years ago.
I was like 3 when that song came out, Still Tipping.
So, and I wonder, man, I always wonder why. Like, why have we not seen more artists blow up? It's some good, talented artists out there. I mean, I consider ourselves talented artists. You know, I write great music, you know, great songs. Jake producing great music. So it's like, when is this going to happen? When is the time where it's time for the next person up? We've been going a long time. I need another Still Tipping moment.
I think you gotta be next ccrucial.
Man, hey, I'm gonna keep trying. You know how we do.
Oh yeah.
It ain't gonna stop.
It's rolling work.
You know, but
it's like a factory.
Yeah, hey, and it's unstoppable now. I'm always hearing songs. It never ends, and they actually getting better.
My head is a machine.
You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, who knows? Hopefully we are some of the next artists up. You know, YCML Beats, what up? You know, shout out. So
shout out.
I always say just keep putting in the work. But man, that's a great question. So y'all out there, ask yourselves, if you're in Houston or you're familiar with Houston, who was the last Houston artist? Not Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not talking about Megan. Count out women. We got to be honest. Count out that. I'm talking about like the last.
No offense.
Yeah, no offense to them like that. But we know the women killing it right now.
Yeah.
Like, Megan killing it. They all. But I'm like, who's the next guy? Like, we haven't seen another Kiki.
Bro,
not that you're going to get another Kiki.
It's a whole lane for shaking ass.
Yeah. That's it. We ain't seen another Slim Thug. We ain't seen nobody has reached those levels.
It's a lane for shaking ass.
It's a lane for shaking ass, bro.
That's crazy.
And they killing it right now. So I'm like,
they doing good though. They doing it.
I look at it like, here we come. We on our way. Like, what guy is gonna come out and be universal? You know, I think we next.
We're next.
I tell them we keep putting in work. Look, we do rap music, we do R&B, we do pop.
Because like Rick Ross said, what's destined for you, you're gonna get it.
You're gonna get it. Just keep putting in the work.
Exactly.
And I think that's where we at, man. Like, I want to be the next artist that blows up and you hear one of my songs on radio and we take it to a broader level. And guess what? When I do that, I want to get to do songs with Kiki, Paul, Slim Thug, Zero, all the artists that I grew up listening to. And maybe we can make it go, you know, somewhere else.
Song with artists.
You know what I mean? Like Zebo and all these artists that we grew up with, they took it to an extreme high level and they are there. The Paul Walls, they are there. And so I'm like, I want to be there, but take it a different level. I haven't heard, you know, a pop type singing song from any of those artists. You know what I mean? They do a certain type of music and we appreciate that music. I do a certain type of music and I want that to be appreciated too. Yeah. Where it's like, hey, I can get an artist from here that does that and we can mix it with what I do. Now we reach a broader audience. You know what I mean? It's still crazy. I know some people
expanding your horizon.
Yeah, I know some people who still don't know what a slab is. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. You know what I mean?
It's like it's one specific lane and their lane is narrow.
Yeah, because I feel like everybody's doing that now. So veterans, they are people we look up to, but I think at the same time, there's a lane for people like us that do something a little different than what you're used to. You know, look at Travis Scott. Travis Scott was a little different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now and we're different.
Yeah, and we're different than that. You know, so I think there's a lane for us, man. That's my ultimate goal, you know, to build.
It's a lane, but for me, it's just a matter of finding your own spot. Finding your spot. What's your spot? Not even your spot. What's your skill? What's your skill?
Yeah. What do you do that they don't do?
Yeah. What creates the aura?
Yeah. Exactly, man. That's good. And we were talking about that I can rap. All these other artists rap too. I can rap with the best of them. But where I start separating myself and where we separate ourselves when we make music is I don't just rap. I can take it to some pop where we can sing a little bit. Guess what? I can take it to some country where we can do some country. Guess what? I can take it to where we can do some rock.
North, east, south, west.
And at the end of it, I can come all the way back to rap. So I feel like I'm a broad artist. I feel like my producers make broad music that reaches all lanes.
And the thing about when I'm getting older, I'm starting to notice some cut off.
Nah, you good. You straight.
You
good.
But as I get older, I notice it's easy. It's so easy to get on the mic and just talk, just scat some stuff out.
Say anything. You can.
You can. I'm starting to see that now.
Yeah, you can do it because you're writing.
It's just like you saw me writing the other
earlier,
not too long ago.
Yeah.
I was doing something. I was into that.
Yeah. And it takes you somewhere, but then you got control of where you want it to go.
Yeah, that's the cool part.
And that's the cool part with us. We come up with some of the best material, man. Just writing how we feel, and it grows into something that most of the world probably felt.
And even let alone making a track.
Yeah.
That does that to you too.
Yeah, it does.
Take you somewhere.
Tell you, this music thing is way more than just writing some lyrics, way more than just, I can rap.
I can rap, man. What's up,
rap. We can all rap. But if you want to take this music thing to another level where I feel like we can be Billboard charting artists. You know what I mean? We just need more exposure. And that's why we throw these podcasts out for y'all.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Go stream the Connection album if you haven't heard it yet. We there, all platforms.
You know what I'm saying? Check it out.
We Make Music Podcast, man. Ask yourself, who was the last artist to blow up in Houston?
I don't know.
Man, I gotta go 20 years back to kind of hear some of my favorite songs.
I gotta go like 10 years back.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm wondering, Houston is a big city. What can we do to get more artists on? Atlanta got a whole lot of artists that play on the radio.
It's some people in Atlanta that put people on.
Atlanta. And I'm like, where are we got platforms to rap and go perform. Where are the platforms that really get artists onto a level? Now we got, for every Paul, you're not going to get a lot of people who can match what the vets have done. Paul Wall, Lil Keke, Slim Thug, Zero, Bun B, all these people that I grew up listening to. But there has to be a platform that allows the next generation, the next class to come up and stay there. You know what I mean? And I think we got to just broaden our horizon. People that heard about the slabs, you know what I'm saying? People that heard about the swangers, people that heard about what we going to give them now. You know
I was going to say, Our generation is kind of doomed, crew. Which
I know, like 23, bro. So 23. I'm like, man, what is it? Another 10 more years of the same thing?
Like, I feel like it's coming to some kind of idiocracy. I mean, no shade.
No,
I'm just thinking about some of the music that they got going, and it's just, I don't know.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's just repetitive.
Yeah, even taking tracks from way back then and redoing them now, where are the original tracks that create that same feeling?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We heard Still Tipping. I like the remix that I heard to it, but okay, where is the next thing that
and you said originality. Honestly, I feel like that's a thing that's missing too.
Yeah,
like,
originality.
It's cool to redo some songs and want to go back, bring some stuff back, but a lot of the times it sounds the same.
It sounds the same. And that's one thing we're not going to do. I do not want to sound the same. You hear the Houston song from me, we're going to hit you different with it. You know what I'm saying? But we also going to do more than just rap. So, hey, go check out the Connection album. You'll see a piece of
all
what we done, some
platforms.
rapping, some singing, some of all that on there. But the next stuff is on steroids. Yeah, it's swole. So we finna drop, and it ain't gonna stop.
I've been at the gym, bro. I'm waiting.
You know what I'm talking about? You want to leave with something, Jay?
Just continue to work hard.
Yeah.
Even if it seems like it's not gonna work out, it will. Good things always arise.
Yeah. Keep going. Don't stop.
Just don't stop.
And that's what we at. Hey, it's your boy, itsKrucial. We Make Music Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We here.
Your boy Jbanks, and we're out of here.
Gone.
I'm just staying in my lane, tinted windows at the light. Had so many different hustles, they should put me in the Guinness. And add this one to the list when I'm finished.